Hey guys, how's it going? It's LaBelle Miller here with Big Man Technique of the Week. Once again, this is brought to you by Access Lab. Need any performance, pre-workout, post-workout, CBD oil, CBD cream to help your joints, anything out, check them out. Promo code will be in the description box below, LM5995, help give you 15% off your order. Also, check out www.breakpointfc.com for all of your jiu-jitsu needs. If you need a gi, rash guard, spats, just some cool jiu-jitsu gear, go ahead and check them out. So, decided to be so nice, decided to do it twice in 1 week. Big Man's Technique of the Week. As you've seen, I just did the video in regards of level changing. Another thing that I wanted to make sure I took care of is bridging. Now, being a big guy, a lot of times when we get taken down, we look like turtles. Once again, a little caveat again as well to get back to the point. We are in the Fortress of Greatness. Like I said, it's my home gym, I like to call it. As you see from the decor around you, I have children, small children at that. So this is also the area they like to play in. But I digress. So, when it comes to a lot of us big guys, when we get on our backs, we tend to look like turtles. And a lot of it is not because we are as big as we are. And yes, it's a lot harder to get our hips engaged and do a lot of the cool things we see a lot of the smaller guys do in regards of reestablishing our guards. But there are things that we can do to get back to our feet. A lot of times it is easier for us to just bridge, get back to your base on all fours and just stand up. Being another big guy on top of you may not feel comfortable hopping on your back, putting their hooks in and riding you out because they may feel like they're too top heavy and they fall off. Well, I'm going to give you tips on how to bridge in a better way that you may or may not do. So a lot of times when you see guys bridges, especially us big guys, we tend to like to use a lot of power, and we like to use a lot of things that do not work in our favor because of that. We give ourselves up a lot of arm position submissions and things like that. But a lot of times you see us big guys, we're here on our backs, right? We might be doing all this, extending. Videos I've even seen that a lot of higher level competitions, they maybe baiting them for something else or whatever. But in general, let's say they're not even doing that, or maybe they have their elbows kind of bent, they're kind of doing that. This is how they bridge it. Bridging just like this. And as you can see, look through here, there's not much space. You can't see my back, and a big guy on top of me is more or less gonna look like this. Like you can't even tell that I'm even getting off the ground in the least bit. So, a big tip for a lot of the big guys, because a lot of times we end up not being able to hold full guard. So might get past our half guard, gets into side control, and then we're sitting there like, oh man, we need this guy to make some type of big mistake. There's other techniques I'll be showing as well to help you escape from this position, but that's what I'll be doing when I have a readily available training partner. But a big thing of it is from what I'm about to show you, how to bridge. So what you want to do, actually, when you want to bridge, I know it'll be kind of hard to see, so I'll try to scoot back so you can see my feet. Number one thing you want to do with your feet, right here, there's my feet. Wherever you're bridging, you want your feet to be pointing the opposite way of your bridge. So if I wanted to bridge to my right, I want my feet over to the left. The reason why is because it's easier for when I turn my head to the right and bridge that way, my feet are pushing my body the same way that I'm trying to use my head. So if I have my feet go to the right the same way I'm going, it's going to make my hips go to the right as I'm trying to go the other way. So the bridge is not going to work in the correct way. So just more or less think about it like this. If these are my feet, if these are easy for you guys to see, I want to bridge to the right, boom, my feet turn to the left. You can keep them directly where you're at, but you're not going to get that extra push to help bridge you the way you're gonna go. You're just gonna be bridging up while your head and your body's turning that way. When you're bridging in a type of an escape route. And you also can bridge to create your space to help you reestablish guard, which is things that, once again, we'll get over in Big Man Technique of the Weeks when I have a readily available training partner. So, getting back to it, I'll bridge to my right because this way it's easier for you guys to see how much space I have from my back. So, once again, like I said, you don't want your arms flat on the ground, just like how with the other bridge, even though you don't want to fully extend it, you want to try to give yourself some space, right? So at least, you know, if the guy was here, hand in the armpit, or maybe a hand in her neck, but you want something to be able to bridge. You don't want to get yourself in a position where you get wrist locked, but you want to have as much space as you possibly can where that person isn't directly pressing on your chest, right? So with that, like I said, you want your feet pointed to the opposite way of your bridging. So this is the case, like I said, I am bridging to my right. I'm going to have my feet pointed to the left. And then once I get ready to do that, and I want to bridge to the right, I want to roll over my right shoulder. I don't want to just bridge and then kind of just try to roll to the side. Everything is about creating an angle. The more angle I create, the easier for the move is for me to do, and I don't actually have to use that much strength when I bridge. And like I said in previous videos, I am 6'3", 330 as it currently stands. So I've rolled with bigger guys, I've bridged bigger guys off of me by doing it this way versus just trying to just go straight up. So anyway, so once we're in the position, feet over to the left, bridge to the right, boom, ear to the mat, or the cage floor, whatever you're doing. But you want to do that, and as you see my back, I got a lot more space, and then I can use my body to be able to roll all the way over, right? I might got it stopping mid-bridge, so it's going to look a lot different. So, if I want to bridge to my left, my feet are going to point to the right, and then I get ready to bridge. And then this is a slick thing that you can also do. It's always mindful to think about doing this to help drive your body the opposite way. Especially, like I said, if you created that little bit of space right here, and once again, bridging is so much easier without the gi on because somebody don't have grips and stuff they can handle to try to control your back. They have to use different body positions and hand placement to be able to stop you from bridging. But if I want to bridge over to my left, feet point to my right, and I get up and I bridge, boom, and I'm up and I'm creating an angle. As you see, I naturally do it because I do it all the time. Take your opposite hand the same way that your hand is putting. So I'll bridge to the left, take my right hand, and use it to swim over your body. Because by creating that motion, even if you have just that little bit of space, if you get your hand in there, it helps create that much more space for you as you're trying to bridge the way that you're attempting to go. Now, once again, you always want to be mindful watching your hands and where your hands and stuff are. You don't want them to get caught. But you want to bridge, and as you see too, I didn't roll flat to my stomach because this way I knew what I was doing. I came up on my knees because when I want to bridge, once again, I do the bridge again when I'm sitting there here, boom, and everything in the right position, feet going the right way, and I'm up, boom, I'm using this hand to go across. I don't want to go flat because now I'm just like this, and now they're on my back. I want to at least get back to turtle. That way I can get up. Because now, I feel better here. Because now, even though I'm in turtle, right, from wrestling, you have different stand-ups, different things you can do. A slick thing, Peterson roll, tricks that you learn from wrestling that I'll be showing in these videos that you can do once you're here. Because a lot of times when you pop up, you have a big guy, they may just think I need to grab onto you tight. and we'll go over those a lot later. But so I just wanted to give that little tidbit of information for you guys out here, you bigger guys. Don't be a victim of turtle syndrome when you're on your back, right? At least be an adventurous turtle when you're back on your knees, getting to the point of where you want to reestablish your guard or get back to your feet and either throw hands or set up another takedown, whatever sport you guys are doing. So once again, appreciate you guys checking out this video. Give it a like, subscribe. Once again, it's brought to you by Axis Lab, Breakpoint FC. Check out their websites. Descriptions will be in the boxes below for all the needs, workout supplements and or jiu-jitsu MMA related gear. Go ahead and check them guys out as well. This is how you become legendary, and greatness is earned.